country program Pop Goes the Country, which was a spin-off of the Porter Wagner Show.
Tell them they can have the free tickets, okay? Please. Tom, I'll pay for the tickets, okay? Tom!
Then in 1976, he joined another crew. You may have heard of them, as he became a regular cast member on the show Johnny Cash and Friends. And in 77, he began scratching that wacky improv itch, becoming a recurring guest on the Norman Lear-created parody late-night talk show Fernwood Tonight. Barney created Virgil Sims, the local mechanic who offered automotive advice.
I don't smoke no dope, I prefer RC Coke, like my whiskey and my dog and my mom.
He just could do that southern accent so well.
Yeah, he made it his thing.
Mm-hmm. I heard that's what Larry the Cable Guy did.
Really?
Yeah, his voice is fake.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
You could probably tell that by voice analysis.
So is Gilbert Gottfried's voice.
Yeah, it's
that was
contrived,
fake.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that one. Is there video of Gilbert just talking?
Mm-hmm.
Normally, like a normal
Yep.
person? Okay. I want to see that.
Okay. Not now.
No.
Also in 77, he got a huge breakout role, cast as Doom and Gloom Broom in the television version of Operation Petticoat. So enjoyable to watch. He was one of only 3 actors rehired for season 2 of the show. They even passed on the legendary Gomez Addams, aka John Astin's renewal. Then he was part of the notorious flop Pink Lady and
Pink
Jeff,
Lady?
again using his versatility and improv skills to morph into different characters. Barney also toured as a stand-up.
I don't know what happened to Larry the Cable Guy. We should look that up. What happened to Larry the Cable Guy?
I think he's around still, but he does just small shit.
Huh.
He's not involved in huge shit.
Oh my god, that's such a beautiful hairstyle. I love it. It's so retro.
Back in the day.
I should have been born in the 70s.
That you feel like that's your era.
Mm-hmm. Or 60s, 70s, you know,
I feel like
free-spirited.
Fucking 40s.
You feel like the 40s?
Sort of. A more polite culture.
Well, I might be like a beatnik. Nah, I'm
Flapper from
I'm
the
more-
20s.
I'm more of a hippie slash disco dancer type. Yeah.
Comic. And along with Robin Williams, Barney was one of Los Angeles Comedy Store's original alumni. He and Williams would remain friends until his passing.
Considering people are used to dropping them and things, that looks better for the documentary footage. Things are going well.
Barney was great at making up characters and entire backstories
Hilarious.
that he would then utilize
I
in
love that
future
as a kid when he
projects.
was a baby.
They even started advertising him as Jim Ernest Varney for things, like when he
That's true. That's true. You just skip the truthful comments and just go for the trolls. You are trolling yourself. Pain went away awful fast.
She's still in pain, man.
Jesus, I can't be happy and laugh?
That deserves a bye-bye.
Yeah, go fuck off.
If you want to have, if you're envious of the pizza, go get a pizza for yourself.
Yeah.
Christ. Like, what the hell? Pain went away real fast? No, honey. No, you're wrong, baby girl.
Why? Because I'm watching something? Like, what the fuck?
People in pain can experience joy still. Do people get that? I hope people get that.
What the fuck?
It's ridiculous.
People are assholes.
It's just ridiculous, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No shit, you guys are just prioritizing the most important people in the chat, that's all. I'm prioritizing the whole chat, though, that's the thing.
We prefer people that can chat well
Yeah,
and aren't just throwing railing accusations for bullshit's sake
yeah.
and being an asshole. Like, let Shanny
Right.
have some fucking joy. Like,
I know, man.
you can't have some joy because you'd enjoyed some pizza?
Oh, I share joy, that means pain's gone.
No. That's insane.
No, motherfucker, don't work that way. I'm sorry. You can be in pain and happy at the same time. I'm sorry you're so ignorant that you can't even, and you've never experienced pain like I have, so you can't even conceive such things. So, fuck you.
Co-starred with Medical Center's Chad
Go
Everett
eat an
in the series
asshole.
The Roasters, where Jim played Evan Earp, a descendant of famed Wyatt Earp of the Wild West. In 1985, he even co-hosted HBO's New Year's Eve special alongside Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson. Ernest came to fruition in the early 80s.
Could you imagine
No.
doing that with Johnny fucking Cash?
No.
What an honor.
It's the coolest shit ever. I had no idea he worked with Johnny Cash. That's really
Neither
cool.
did I. What an honor, dude.
Legend.
When Varney joined a local advertising agency in Nashville to help pay the bills, and made connections that would change his life. He began working with John Cherry of the advertising agency Cardin and Cherry. Their goal was to bring comedy back into commercials.
You are important, Ted. You are important.
I get better every single day.
What is fibromyalgia like? Pretty much like you've been beat up every day.
While being Emperor Palpatine with electricity going through your body.
Let me just. There's a visual so you can. Wait, let me. I gotta do something so they can see this.
Man, that looks painful.
Yeah. 1 minute, guys.
Yeah,
I gotta move my window real quick. But it looks like this. That's the visual representation of how fibro feels. So, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Horrible shit.
Like I said, it feels like you get beat up every day.
My baby girl. I want to heal my girl.
There's also this one. This is a good visualization of it.
Well, it probably would be better if you actually look like that, because people would know you're actually in pain
Yeah,
and not call you a
like
liar.
this
you know?
is this is how it feels with people. If people want to know. And that's every day of my life. No breaks. When you go to sleep,
It's just horrible shit.
so when people make fun of fibromyalgia, I question, have they really researched it?
Yeah. I like drag my arms almost falling off, because a lot of the times I am rubbing her.
Yeah, he is.
I rub my baby girl. I love her.
But that's why when someone says I have fibro, you should really feel bad, because
Yeah.
they're under a lot of pain, which means a lot of stress, which means, you know, sometimes they can get a little cranky here and there in life. You would too if you felt like that. Some days are better, though. It's not as bad. Other days it's worse. It's usually when it's overcast or cloudy or cold out, where it can get really bad, or rainy. But it's bad. But the show must go on. You're welcome for you're welcome for me educating you on the visual display of fibro.
Horrible.
Don't make fun of people with fibro. It's not cool.
No.
You don't understand.
specifically at the local level. The first ad they produced was for the Nashville Purity Dairies, and their first character was Sergeant Glory, the drill sergeant that everybody wanted to please. But that was just the beginning. Let's stare straight into the gold mine of a simple, buffoonish redneck who always seemed to redeem himself in the end.
Like, I used to do that when I was a kid all the time when he'd do that. The
I did it too.
You did it
Who
too?
didn't? When Ernest was in the lexicon, he was everything, man.
I know, man.
The best shit ever. I love when he dressed up as that old woman with the gray hair and the glasses.
God bless your Aunt Autumn. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, people think she's whining. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It's torture.
Yeah.
It's like being imprisoned in your body with pain.
And I feel it coming off you. Like, I feel it.
Yeah.
Hey Vern, it's Ernest. Ernest P. Worrell, Jim Barney's truly iconic.
Notice I'm not having much frickin' diet stuff as much anymore. Because I know it affects me really bad.
Some of them do, yeah. Definitely.
Iconic character. Wasn't the sharpest tool in the small tool building.
Pib is better?
And sure, he was more than a bit.
No. No! Don't you dare defile the Dr. Pepper.
I don't mind the Dr. Thunder or whatever it was. I didn't mind that at all. That was alright. It ain't Dr. Pepper.
I'm offended by that,
It
Jason.
tasted okay though.
I'm offended.
I was able to drink it.
Offended.
Alright.
Accident prone.
You know, Vern, this must be some kind of a cigarette lighter.
But we rooted for him because his heart was always in the right place. Ernest's first appearance was in 1980 for a commercial for Beach Bend Raceway Park in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The
That's
character
awesome.
was primarily a local sensation at first, but then brands all around the country came a-calling. The
Wow.
Ernest character was unique for many reasons, mainly for his addresses directly to the camera,
Yeah.
as if he was speaking to a friend, oftentimes very close to the camera lens.
That's what
Like
made
he's
it.
a close talking relative you're always inching back.
Dude, if he was alive today, could you imagine him on YouTube?
TikTok.
Yeah, or TikTok, Ernest TikTok.
He's made for TikTok.
Aw. You're welcome, Rollinator. It's like having flesh prison with electricity on the inside. Yeah, exactly, Dragnot.
And Drag, it's crazy. I'm telling you, man, I can put my hand on her and I feel it. It's like pulsating out energy. It's insane. It's like a vibration and a warmth. It's nuts. And G-Man said he felt it too, but it's like whatever. He would deny it now, probably.
He would, because he's an asswipe.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chill out.
Please. Meditate. Okay? Take a deep breathe in. Take a good breath out. And keep doing that until you are emotionally leveled and not feeling the need to unleash your wrath on a perfect stranger who did absolutely fucking shit to you. Meditation is wonderful, and it is great, and it will put you in a state where you feel like you don't have to lash out on others.
So true.
Namaste. Is there a new game you're excited to get when it comes out? My family wants Pikmin 4. They're coming out with a Pikmin 4? I
You gotta
want.
beat 3 still.
I know,
The fruits.
I know. I got to get the
Words
fruits.
The pitch was simple. Ernest was your friend, so he wouldn't ever sell you anything bad. Especially those ice cream cones from Brahms. Do you remember those commercials? Man, I could really go for some ice cream right now. And from McDonald's
And on a delicious dessert, ma'am.
to Sprite.
Yeah, the troll shouldn't write paragraphs. Takes us too long to read. Yeah, right. Exactly. It's like, Jesus, you leave me a big, giant book?
And it's hate.
Oh, it's just judgment and hate and shit. Like, fuck that. I don't got time for your shit.
When in Florida, ever do this to an alligator.
Ernest P. World began marketing just about every major brand. Although Varney's brainchild, eventually a team of 15 writers were brought in to help create copy for Ernest. Varney claimed that the inspiration for Ernest was a conglomeration of different people that he'd known throughout his life. The character became so popular that in 1988, it received its own TV series, Hey Vern, It's Ernest, and he
Hey, Vern,
began
It's
to
Ernest.
rival Pee Wee Herman. Varney was so talented that
Yes,
he
it's
portrayed
the baby.
multiple characters in a single episode.
He rivaled Pee Wee Herman, dude.
Of course.
Pee Wee was the shit, but I don't know. Who do you liked more, Ernest or Pee Wee? It's so hard
Nah.
because they're both just so differently unique from each other.
Well, it's like just throw Joe Bob Briggs in there too. Like I can't choose between personalities like that. I love them all.
Me
'Cause
too.
they're so unique.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman's one of the most unique characters that you could ever imagine. You know, who the fuck would come up with a character like that?
It's great. The show is crazy, and it was exciting as a kid. The rubber
Yeah.
ball,
Yeah,
and it just get bigger and bigger.
that's great.
Ernest was never creepy like Pee Wee. That's true, Autumn.
Yeah.
No, they never had cats.
And he won a daytime
just had a
Emmy for
problem
Outstanding Performer in a Children's Series.
Wow,
so
he
good
got an
at
Oscar?
multitasking because
Or
Barney
global-
was
a
not
global globe.
thick-headed like his Ernest. In fact, he reportedly had a near genius IQ and was said to be occasionally exasperated with fans who met him and assumed that he was exactly like Ernest. Then it was time for the big screen. In total, 10 Ernest movies were made, 5 independently and
amazing.
5 with Disney. The first few were contracted by Disney after Ernest upstaged other characters at the Indianapolis 500. Disney knew there was money to be made with this oddball, and soon these
like
family-friendly
Robin
films were constantly being rented from video
like
stores.
Robin
The
Williams
films
in
were
the background.
simple and low budget. The first one being Ernest Goes to Camp.
That one's so good.
They're all good, dude.
I know. My son friggin' loved Pee Wee and Mr. Bean. Ah.
That's me. Me too.
I love Mr. Bean.
Me too. That's me, pretty much.
Oh my God, Rowan Atkinson. Oh, Rowan Atkinson is probably one of like the greatest silent comedians ever.
Without a doubt.
Like he rivals Charlie Chaplin. I hate to say that.
But he's even like more. He's pretty like I don't know. He can do dark comedy too. I've seen.
He
him
can
in
do
some-
dark. He can go dark, really.
He's a great actor. He's smart too.
He is.
He's a really smart guy. Ernest was too.
Blockbuster. Ah,
I want it back.
the smell.
Yes.
Yes.
Written and directed by John Cherry of The Ad Agency. It also co-starred the Crying Indian, aka Iron Eyes Cody, in his final film appearance. You'll
Aw,
remember
bless.
him from the infamous littering campaign of the 70s. And we have a great throwback look at the top 10 memorable PSAs if you haven't checked that one out yet. This was the only Ernest film to be shot in widescreen, and only cost around $3.5 million. Not bad when it grossed over $20 million. And then
Nice.
in '88, Ernest progressed from camp to
I think that's my favorite of all the Ernest. Is the
Probably.
Christmas one.
Yeah.
That was such a good movie.
I'd have to watch them all again, but
The dopey freaking cops.
yeah, that's a great one.
Saving Christmas, in probably the most well-known Ernest venture. Another fun part of these films was Hee Haw's Gaylord Sartain's collaboration. 99% of the time his character named Chuck. But after the first test screening in Burbank, John Cherry was sat down by Disney execs Michael Eisner and Jeffrey Katzenberg, and Cherry feared that they were going to cancel the contract. But instead they upped the contract from a 3-picture deal to a 6-picture deal. Before it was all
Alright.
said and done, Jim Varney appeared in over 3,000 film TV commercials.
When when fucking Disney actually made good fucking decisions. We need Michael Eisner back, I think, in Disney.
Yep.
Like, because he made so many good movie decisions at that time. Like, he knew movies.
They need to go back to what they focused on in the beginning,
Cartoons.
which are geared towards children, because that's
Yeah.
what they do best.
Yeah, I
Don't
agree.
be making alien movies. Don't be making Star Wars movies. No. It's
Yeah.
just not your place.
No.
Go back to Donald and Mickey and Jasmine
And
and
Goofy.
Aladdin and Goofy.
And Pluto.
Yeah, and Beauty and the Beast. That shit.
And Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yes.
And Scrooge.
Yeah, right, that's... Bring back DuckTales.
Bring back Tailspin.
Baloo,
Yeah.
the bear.
Bring back Baloo. I love Baloo.
Yeah, Baloo was great. Bare necessities.
If you want to repeat shit you know, not things that you want to fuck up.
You're gonna
And claimed in an interview that he thought it might be the record. Take that, Flo.
Paper, rock, scissors. Oh, why use all this mathematical analytical? I'm starting to say bullshit.
Hi, Glass
And Ernest
Kitsune.
inspired a lot of merchandise
Starting to
and
say
cool
Hi,
gadgets.
Expert
There was
Sounds.
even a talking Ernest doll. I can only guess what it had to say. Know what I mean?
I remember that doll.
Non-Ernest gigs.
Yeah, me too.
In 1985, Jim Varney co-wrote with John Cherry the film Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam. The character Ernest even introduced the
Never
movie,
seen
but
that.
it was cut before the release.
Ah,
Never.
I want to see that.
Yeah, we gotta see that. That looks wild. Crazy shit.
I want to see some crazy freaking shite, man.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a borderline Ernest flick, which helped Cherry and Barney sharpen the idea. One of Jim's other notable roles came in 1993, taking on the challenge
Beverly
of Jack
Hillbillies.
Clampett in the reboot of The Beverly Hillbillies, a task he took seriously, as the original was his family's favorite program in the 1960s.
Oh,
He
wow.
nearly didn't get the role, as the studio feared he was too well known for Ernest. Luckily, his screen test proved that Barney was the one to strike oil again. Oh, the other actor considered for the role? Just the man with the velvet voice
Sam?
and the stash of the century.
Yup,
Mr.
Sam O'Neill, man.
Sam Elliott.
Man, or Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
I knew it, man.
Yeah, you could tell by that's just the shape of his face.
Well, Sam Elliott's got that nice, smooth voice, and he just makes the women just be like,
He's got the
Hi.
#1 voice.
"Hi, ladies. I can make your cooter sing if you would like to. All I have to do is just talk to you real slowly and make you feel real good."
Yeah. Accurate.
I wonder how it is how he flirted back in the day.
I told you, look up a fucking picture of him young. You're gonna be like, holy shit.
Oh no, I already know that. He's such a good looking man.
He's like perfect looking dude.
Like, he truly is a good looking man.
Back in the 70s, bro.
It don't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
It don't matter what age he is.
No, don't.
Woo! He's sexy as shit.
Boy.
Also in 93, Barney played Rex in the Dennis Quaid-led
Oh my
pyro
God.
fanatic film Wilder Napalm, written by Breaking Bad creator Vince Gilligan.
Oh.
Barney also wonderfully voiced Slinky the dog in the first 2 Toy Story films.
I knew you'd come back, Woody.
Barney would jokingly say that the role was a stretch for him. He followed that by instructing the interviewer that it was indeed a joke. Wishes come true. Jim Varney was a kind, generous...
You can't see our faces?
Oh, you didn't reset the fucking window. Oopsie.
Boom! I fixed it. He would say, "I'm rich and I'm in the movies."
Yeah.
Aw, what a funny guy he is.
Yeah, he was an entertainer just from like the start of his
Yeah,
life.
he just wanted to make people happy. I love people like that.
Yeah, dude.
man who never met a stranger, and when he was offered the opportunity to work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, he jumped at it. He happily put on his denim vest and khaki hat to fulfill hundreds of brave, terminally ill children's wishes. Varney was a lifetime heavy smoker, and when he was diagnosed with lung cancer in August of 1998, he reportedly threw away his cigarettes and quit smoking cold turkey. Unfortunately, it was too late. He underwent surgery to remove most of his right lung that same year, but the doctors discovered that the cancer had spread to his brain. He underwent radiation, which sent him into remission. Varney didn't let the cancer slow him down, and kept working on his project Daddy and Them. He portrayed the only sober man in a family of Southern alcoholics. This role was the dramatic role that Varney had always dreamed of playing. Varney passed away at the age of 50 on February 10th, 2000. We want to say thank you, Jim, for always making us laugh, whether it was on the small screen or the big one. His final earnest endeavor, Ernest the Pirate, had nearly completed shooting at the time of his death, but it was unfortunately never finished. But it sounded like a knee buckler for sure. So let's talk. Do you have a favorite Ernest adventure? I have to go with Saving Christmas. I'm a sucker for a good
Same.
Christmas
Yeah.
flick. And what are some memorable commercials?
Sucker
of
for
his?
Christmas.
Like the one where the window slams on his fingers? Get in the comments and let's honor an outlandish actor that always brought the funny. Know what I mean? And if you
Aw, that was endearing at the end.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say though that that's weird because I could have sworn that Ernest died recently, but it was 2000. He died.
Yeah.
I thought
He
that-
died a long time ago, babe.
I could have sworn that. I heard
23 years ago.
That's insane. Wow.
Right? Isn't that 23 years ago we lost Jewel? Or, oh my God, where? Oh my. We lost Vern.
Vern.
Watermelon.
Jim.
Guys. Watermelon is sitting on the pizza box.
It's warm.
Watermelon.
She's floofing it, see? You see her floofing it?
Watermelons. What are you doing, girls? That was a pretty good palate cleanser, yeah.
Yeah, floof, see?
Yeah.
What's your deal, floof?
You're on the pizza box, girls. What are you doing? Are you warming your butt up?
Yeah.
Are you warming your butt up? She sits back down.
What the flip?
She's gonna flavor it with cat farts, probably.
What's your deal,
She's
floof?
keeping it warm for you. Yeah, watermelon. Watermelon. Don't give me pretty eyes. Watermelon. You're sitting on the pizza box.
Hey, floof, what's your deal? Huh? Why are you floofing the box, huh?
Watermelon, get down.
Watermelon.
Watermelon, get down. She ain't listening. She's
No.
being defiant.
Yeah, she's like, this feels good on my butt.
She's like, what? Haven't you ever seen a cat on a pizza box before warming their butt up? I have to warm my butt up. My butt must be toasty. Yes,
Yes.
a toasty asshole. I love my toasty asshole. We all know who boss is in the house. Yeah, she's the boss. Watermelon the ninja.
Wow,
Watermelon, get off the pizza box. Down. Down.
Watermelon.
Get down. I can make her head move. Get down. Watermelon, get down off the box.
Your eyes.
Man.
Floof ball. That's it. Come here, watermelons. Huh? What's your deal?
What? Come here, baby. It's okay. You're not in trouble.
She's fine. She's a good girl.
You're not in trouble. She's like, I sorries. I just wanted my butt worms. That's it. I've had the same chihuahua for 13 years. Haven't had a cat since I was a kid. Oh my god. We made someone get a cat.
All right.
Yeah. Get it, Renee.
Yeah, cats are cool.
Get a
man.
Kit Kats.
Cats are cool. Oh man, oh yeah, we're watching the Ace Family shit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm interested. I want to see what that's.
Yes, that's the next. Oh, look at that.
That's the Rev stuff.
That is the Rev stuff.
Yeah, baby.
There you go.
You're cute.
We don't know anything about the Ace family, and we keep hearing all these references
Yeah, the name.
about the Ace family. Okay, I don't know who they are. I don't know if any of this story is true. I don't say attack. Don't attack these people. Okay.
No.
But apparently they're controversial.
Yeah.
So
I want to know what it means when they say the Ace Family. I'm sick of it. I want to know.
yeah, I want to know why people are so about them. So
Nasty, nice looking people.
I figured I'd see a Hasanabi react because I'd like to see his take. He's a truth, you know, seeker. So I figured he'd be a good representation to play like the devil's advocate if he sees anything that's like not accurate. And I know, you know, he has close ties with certain people and he knows certain people, so he would be the most accurate to get this take from. So that's why I chose him. So let's see this stuff.
A lot of fucking family content out there on YouTube. So let's take a look. Let's get started on this.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Right Opinion, the home of a twat with too much free time. And families, my god, do I love families, whoop whoop whoop. Humour aside, the family is an important staple in the many societies that we do indeed live in. As a concept, it has been around for longer than I can remember, and although many of us do have various goals, there are many people who would just like to settle down with a partner who loves them and raise a few kids.
Jeans.
It's a completely fair perspective, and one that I hope people have the opportunity to fulfill. It's definitely something that I would like to do at one point in my life, though I'm not entirely sure when. However,
Aww, he wants to have kids. That's so sweet.
Oi.
Y'all, she watched the most hated family in America.
think many of us have a very idealized version of how these things
Really?
play out, and although it often takes
They're the
a
most
few
hated
attempts to
family
get
in
it right,
America?
and a few
Why?
more for some,
Bad.
and a few more for others, and maybe a few more on top of that, it's still something we like to hold on to, which is where the idea of family vlogging comes into play. Vlogs appeal to the audience under the notion that they can represent a life that we may idolize and feel an affinity with.
Oh, another
That's what's
family,
made so
okay.
many of these wealthy vloggers famous from the start. However, it's important that these people can place themselves in the vlogger's position, and that the life they envision can be channeled through a relatable individual. There was a time when a majority of audiences on YouTube liked
Oh,
to envision their
baby.
lives as
You
the
little
sweet,
baby.
wholesome ones.
Hi,
that
Honey
will one day be
Bear.
blessed with the same
Oh, don't
glorious tidings
cry.
that so many of those lovely vloggers have earned themselves. However, at some point in the last few years, I've noticed a shift. I noticed it in my Emma Chamberlain video that, hey, I guess people are feeling kind of cynical now. And I mean, who can blame them? The world is a depressing place, and I guess everyone is just kind of in that mood. And out of that rose a new lineup of stars who were slightly more controversial than the previous ones. There are positives and negatives.
There's a newer video.
Do I miss having a little baby? I like babies. I really do. I love babies. They're so sweet and they're so innocent and they're just so cuddly and oh. Like I couldn't imagine like anything more beautiful than just a little tiny baby.
I would hope so. With my mental health in check, yeah, I think so.
We got our fur babies though.
Yeah.
So,
We got our fur babies.
are you crying?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not crying. I literally have sleep in my eyes that's been there since the morning.
Oh, my baby.
Baby.
Oh.
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 This is the best. It's just the best. Oh. Oh my God, my baby. Wow. That's really nice.
Should I watch this one or should I watch the Content Court H3 one?
All rise for the Honorable Judge Ethan Klein. This episode
Oh
is
my
brought to you
God.
by Rich and Quip.
This one's newer, and apparently the other one's like,
Do I have to watch Gila? I know they're your friends, Sazanabi. And I know you want to give them a shout out and your connections to them. I get it. But I have to be Team Trisha.
Yeah, I agree.
It's my code.
But if he's got the best docu on these people, then I guess
Yeah, true.
that's, we want to know about them.
Hassan is ass. Man says America deserved 9/11. Some people do think that.
That's an opinion.
He's Turkish.
Well, the point is, it's his opinion.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I can't hate someone forever for that, though.
It's rough to say, but we were putting our nose where it didn't belong.
Mm-hmm.
We liked putting our nose where it didn't belong. So, whatever. What happened, happened.
America bombed their people, just saying. But anyway, let's move on from that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
whatever.
saying they deserve it. America didn't deserve it.
No.
No. Like I said, war is horrible, but I'm just trying to relay different other people's perspectives, so don't hate people for different perspectives.
I'm sure Hassan's take on it is that
Freedom of thought.
don't go meddling in other countries' business, man. It's a bad idea.
Westboro, the link to this family. Oh, the Westboro Baptist Church. Oh yeah, I could spend a whole day on the Westboro Baptist Church. Trust me on that, man.
Yeah.
It's good to play the devil's advocate, Shanny. Yeah. No. Because I'm a better person than to say something like that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I am not doing that.
what the fuck, dude?
I forgive her.
Content Court's better? We could do the Content Court one. Anonymous user with another 100, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, that's crazy.
We got an oil baron in the chat. Asexualizes his kids is so terrible. Wait, really? Oh no.
They probably want to hear it for a clip. Probably.
Apparently a lot of stuff happened between this video and now. And then a lot of stuff happened between this
It is
video
intrusive,
and now.
Ted.
So maybe it's better to watch the fucking Content Court is not better. H3 Content Court is hella poggers. Is it Miski paying for stolen content? Maybe.
To this, but at least it gives us something to talk about. Now, this didn't have to be particularly negative in a way, it just meant slightly more loud, obnoxious,
Yes,
and less subtle.
Dude, they just showed Onision. Why did they show Onision?
Because he's part of this crew of guys, but I don't know if you put him in there with these folks.
I wouldn't know either, because I haven't been keeping up with him at all.
Yeah.
This was a case in every genre, and eventually the penny dropped in the family genre too. You know, you don't have to pretend that everything's perfect. How about conflict and storm? People love melodrama. You just need energy, some ideas, a bit of money, and of course a partner and a kid. I mean, hey, they can't be too hard to find, especially if you're as dashing as the man known as Austin McBroom.
I enjoy catching the ball. I enjoy just having a blast with the teammates on the field and off the field.
Oh, yeah. Austin McBroom is the husband and father of the Ace family. Now, he is an individual who is obviously known primarily on YouTube. However, at one point, it seemed his career was...
Nah, I'll say it for $20.
$20.
$20. Make it worth it. I'll keep up in the pay, too, if the more you keep asking me to.
was not destined there. As that clip showed, he was a very sporting-oriented individual and was highly rated in the basketball scene. And to be fair, the dude had some moves. He could shoot some hoops. Given his prominence, you could say he was kinda low-key media figure. He had a previously established audience due to his skills, and here's an old screenshot of his 2015 Twitter, long before the launch of his YouTube channel, which had his 3 principles listed in his biography. 1 God,
Thanks, Mom.
2 family, 3 hoop. A simple set of beliefs that had guided him to relative success in the basketball scene, and a tendency to write inspirational tweets. One of the elements that was very noticeable on his Twitter prior to the creation of his channel was the love of his fiancée, Catherine. They had a fairly standard story behind them. They saw each other a couple times and then decided that actually they had feelings which led them to initiating this relationship and the subsequent birthing of their daughter, Elle. The run-up to their child had a fair bit of coverage on Twitter and a nice bit of hype surrounding it. So I guess at that point they decided that their life was interesting enough to start a YouTube channel.
Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is our first Q&A. You guys sent us a bunch of questions that we picked out.
Now, when I looked at their old content and I saw that their first video was a Q&A, I thought they were pulling my leg. That's some ballsy confidence in your character to open your channel with a Q&A video. Now, from looking at an old Social Blade screenshot, it's possible that they had some other videos up, but deleted them before launch. So I guess they just used the already existent clout that they had surrounding Austin's basketball career and his relationship to launch the channel. They originally were called the incredible name of Austin and Catherine Vlogs, before changing it to...
Okay, so why are they such bad people exactly? I mean...
I'm waiting for, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're putting all this, like, I see the manipulation tactic to make it seem like they're bad people,
Well,
per se.
we're at
But-
the very beginning.
Yeah, but you can see the manipulation between the music. It's very, like, mysterious and, you know, I don't know.
His backstory. I grew up on Miracle.
Okay, I'm just gonna time out everyone who keeps mentioning this stuff because I don't care. Okay? You're just gonna be timed out. They scam, they are ignorant, they exploit their children. How are they not? I don't know anything about these people. I would know.
Yeah, they haven't gotten into it yet, honey.
Yeah.
The Ace family, Ace representing the initials of each family member's name, Austin, Catherine, and Elle. They do have another child now, Alea, but I guess Acia family didn't quite have the same ring to it. They started off on a fair wave of momentum and have since built on that, accumulating over 17 million subscribers in the space of 3.5 years. So what's the big deal? Family vlogs are here to stay. Well, although vloggers have always taken on their fair share of drama, there seems to be something more about the Ace family, and even more specifically, the man of the house, Austin McBroom, in that he may not be practicing what he preaches and treating those around him with the respect that may be expected. After all, this family is a family who's very grateful.
Living life to the fullest. Like, we're keeping God first, being good people, and just trying our best to inspire others.
Yeah.
Really.
We're doing our best as far as using our platform in order to do greater.
So there's 0% chance these people are like actually religious, right? Or are they? Or are they just like fucking...
Oh, thank you, Odo. Did it for the 2 months. Currently on a 2-month streak. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
They're so phony. Ah. Why did everyone have to use God like that?
I don't know.
Don't you know God's gonna judge you on that shit? Like, if you truly believe in God, you gotta be real on that shit.
For real.
Not, oh, we're doing this for God, and then behind the scenes, you're not doing it for God. I hate that.
It looks like she already got lip injections and Botox at that point.
Ugh.
Like, what the hell?
No, I don't like people who use religion to hide their shitty behavior. I don't like it at all. It's bullshit. Like, I know I'm not fucking perfect, but I don't like be like, nah. I know if I do something wrong, God's gonna slap me down real quick. That's how I feel. And that's how a true believer knows. Like, fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, okay? If you do something wrong, you're going to get it back. God's going to spank you. I'm telling you, you're going to be disciplined. And, you know, maybe eventually when you have like 3 or 4 God spankings, maybe you'll learn not to fucking do that again. Because when he hits hard, so you don't do that shit again. Man.
Truth.
Don't be using God. Oh, speaking of using God, Trump Jr.
Yeah.
Donald Trump Jr. selling the Bibles
That's weird.
and putting the Constitution on the Bible. I'm just like, no.
That's really weird. So.
No, we're supposed to keep government and religion separate. Stop with that shit.
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, no, you don't want to spank it from God.
They gotta be doing it for the God clout. That's so marketable, dude.
God clout.
That's so insanely marketable to just, like, have, like, a racially ambiguous couple be, like, super into fucking God. They're also photogenic. Oh, my God. Young. How big are they on YouTube? I have no idea. My brother-in-law was shouted out in one of their videos and got 20K followers on YouTube because of it. Shut the fuck up. Are you serious? Like, you doing the opposite at debate? Yeah. 17 million? 20 million?
Things and inspire people, and that's really
Alright, I gotta
behind
rebrand,
the
boys.
day.
Sorry.
We just get so excited to do things for people, and if you can't already tell, like, that's just in our nature, and that's what we love to do.
My family grateful for many things, but sometimes more than words is necessary.
Did they steal that shit from us?
I have no idea.
Cause we were legitly helping people.
Yeah.
Fuck. These people are bullshit already.
To convince people that you believe it. And that is what has been in question over the last couple years, ultimately climaxing in a situation very recently involving much more serious claims, although I have a lot to say about the validity of those. This is not going to be just about Austin. In fact, Catherine is probably going to be receiving a fair bit of scrutiny as well, so don't worry, everyone's going to receive their fair share of discourse. Let's have a discussion to see if the Ace family are really as ace as they proclaim to be, or if behind the candelabra, they're not quite the role models that many see them as. Well, fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing. I want to get into it, man, you know? And yes, that was a James Brown reference because, well, I'm a sex machine. Let's go.
No, you're not, but okay.
I want to start off this part with a quick disclaimer. If there's one red flag that will immediately make me question a creator's design...
I'm sorry. Usually if someone says they're a sex machine, they're probably not. They're probably very lame and disappointing.
Bro.
It's the ones that don't brag. That's the ones you should be looking for. He's not. That's why it's funny. He knows he's not.
To produce
Okay, I
realistic,
get it now.
organic content. It's the notion of pranks. Now, of course, not just any pranks. I'm sure there are some great pranks out there. But, you know, that brand of prank that I'm talking about, Roman Atwood, Fousey Tube, Joey Salads, Prank Invasion, all that jazz. The reason that I make this statement is because for many of you
Salad.
YouTube veterans, you will know that these pranks were all blatantly fake. The reason for making these pranks fake...
No! He's lying, right? No shot. This can't be the case.
So they faked pranks.
I don't believe it. These are real. They're real.
Okay.
Because there was never a standard presented by an audience that we'd expect them to make the content genuine. People valued the stunt over the sentiment behind it. On top of this, the fakeness ensured the safety of the individual involved, particularly when they partook in inflammatory stunts which may cause emotional harm to another individual. Now, honestly, the Ace family were probably far from the worst.
Peppy.
I wish there was a better video on the Ace family. This is boring as shit.
I'm just waiting to see
Like,
the
what-
controversy. I'm not seeing any controversy here.
Yeah.
They're just a family
Yeah.
that choose to vlog.
Yeah. I don't see the controversy. Aw, thank you, Ted.
So,
Sloan covers them better? Oh, okay. I like Sloan.
yeah.
Oh my god, he's got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it's like separate videos, though, right?
Where do we go with this shit?
There's too much, man. It's out of context.
Alright, let's start, I guess.
The Ace family must be starving for content because they're creating fake stories at their children's expense. It also looks like they're running from their problems and their failures. So let's get into it. You may be surprised, but I don't hate the Ace family. What I do hate is YouTube family channels. These channels exploiting their children for financial gain and putting them in vulnerable and compromising situations. I mean, these kids are going to grow up one day and realize that their entire identity has already been established online from when they were a child. There's a few stories we're going to be talking about in today's video, but I have to give a shout out to this creator named August the Duck.
Yeah, it's massive manipulation of your child to, like, do that. Like, your child coming on a video once in a while is one thing, but, like, giving their whole lives out like that, it's like, what the fuck do you think your child is, a zoo exhibit?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's weird. It's not good.
No, I don't like
Exploited.
that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You'll behave? Hi, Cat likes to party. Just sent you Trump's tax release TikTok. Can we see? If not, I'll be right back. Huh. Okay, let me see. I can't get it from here. Do I have a TikTok on here?
Mm.
I don't think I do.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I do. I can't get it. I don't think. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I can't even access my TikTok on my computer. Let me see. Well, I'll just type it, I guess. Oops. Huh? I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
What the hell's happening?
Huh. Okay. Hmm. Let me see. Well, we could easily look up Trump's tax release.
Tax return.
Yeah. I'm sure there's someone who's already put this down on YouTube. Filters today.
Foreign bank accounts.
Oh no.
I told you that's where he's storing his wealth. That's where his real money is from.
I now have the list of Donald Trump's foreign bank accounts thanks to the release of his taxes. These are at least bank accounts we know he held during the years of the tax returns being released. Newsweek has published an article about this and it talks about more specifics, but let's start with the list itself, and here it is. In 2016 and 2017, Donald Trump had a bank account in China. We'll talk about that. In 2016 and 2017, Donald Trump had a bank account in Ireland, a typical place for reducing corporate tax liability, utilized by many companies, including Alphabet, the parent company of Google. In 2016, 17, 18, and 2020, Donald Trump had a bank account in the United Kingdom. And in 2016, Donald Trump had an account in the Caribbean nation of St. Martin, a popular but not the most popular place for offshoring money for the purposes of tax avoidance. Now, you might say, David, sir, he's a businessman. He has accounts. What's the big deal? There's a lot of question marks around some of these things. Now, generally, when a president has bank accounts in another country, there are a number of questions that we would ask. Now, this is for a normal person. When you have someone as corrupt and poorly intentioned as Trump, there's other factors which we will get to. But in general, president with foreign bank accounts. Conflicts of interest, okay? U.S. president has bank accounts in other countries. There may be financial interests that conflict with the interests of the United States. Just obvious. You know, all these anti-Semitic right-wingers want to talk about, conflict. You might have dual citizenship with Israel. Not me, but like some American Jews maybe have dual citizenship with Israel. But they don't want to talk about this conflict of interest. Money in other countries, this could affect decision making. It could lead to actions that are not necessarily in the best interest of the country.
2, we've talked about it before with Trump, vulnerability to foreign influence. U.S. president has foreign bank accounts. They could be vulnerable to influence or coercion from other countries, and it could put the president in a position where they might make a decision based on the interests of foreign entities or of Trump's interest in those other countries than what's in the best interest of the United States. 3, lack of transparency. Because remember, Trump worked for years to hide this information. U.S. president, foreign bank accounts can be difficult for the public and for Congress to know what are their financial interests, and that can lead to suspicion and mistrust and subterfuge. Legal issues. U.S. president having bank accounts in other countries, questions as to are they compliant with tax law? Are they compliant with disclosure requirements, etc.? And then, of course, there's perception. However, for Trump, that's not a big deal because the people...
He did everything legal, though. That's the problem. Like, everything he did was in tax code and stuff. And
That's why he said from the start, if you don't like what I've done with my taxes, you got to change the laws.
yeah, that's true.
Because it is all legal.
You know, I really don't care about the Ace family. I'm skipping this shit.
The criminal psychology stuff is so much better.
Yeah,
It's so much better.
it really is. I like the criminal psychology better. I do got one, though. That's really good.
Oh, cool. Yay. Maybe you should change the stream title.
Nah, it's fine.
Because the Ace family's in there.
Nah, it's a fine. We looked into it.
Alright.
Yep, that's right. Smart. All of us do. We should watch Eileen Warnos to sometime since you already like her story. Yeah!
Yeah, we should do her story sometime.
Yeah, we should.
We should do all the legends.
Yeah.
Like Dahmer and Gacy and all of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's some fun shit, actually. And you learn stuff.
That you do.
It's great.
She loves you so much.
She's being a girl's. She's being a little baby.
Are you being a ghost?
Yeah.
Can I have a kissy? No. Mommy kissy. No, give me kissy. 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 Watermelon. Girl.
Whoa. She's a little baby.
She's a pretty ghost.
Fuzzy paws.
She's a pretty ghost.
Yeah.
She's a pretty, pretty ghost. And we love her. Oh my god, Shanny and Rev, true crime streamers. Yeah.
I'm liking this a lot. Like, a lot. I get into it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That's true.
That's good advice.
This is 9 days ago.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Okay.
yeah. Callie Anderson.
All right.
I saw a couple minutes of this, and this chick is like, she's nuts.
Night, Dada. We love you.
The other night, some guy, a woman that knows her well, asked me if you can put some boxes inside my in my storage, right?
I just wanted to tell you that I love you and that I
Push
miss
your
you and
face.
that I can't wait to see you in the morning.
And so we were going through the stuff, and it's we really got there's a baby in there.
Say bye, Dada.
There's a baby in there. I just see the arm, and I just know it's a dead body.
Oh my god, she killed a
This
baby.
is gonna be horrible.
Oh, that fucking bitch. Look how beautiful that hat is.
Yeah, it's cute. This is gonna be really horrible, isn't it?
Oh my god.
They're just like currency. The bits
Yeah, they're like currency, I think.
on the platform.
This is bullshit.
And 1 bit is 1 cent. Yeah,
She's evil.
not good.
I'm angry.
I know.
It was the worst type of crime imaginable. After a lackluster attempt to hide it within a leased storage unit, the concealed body of a tiny child had been uncovered.
In just a few seconds, you'll witness a dramatic scene as a terribly distraught woman slides off the couch, bends over, and appears to start praying. However, you'll soon learn that the horrendous tragedy behind this display of emotion could have easily been diverted, if not for a twisted and shocking motive.
God. I don't know how people could get to this point of doing stuff like this. Like, you gotta let go of everything that's, like, decent, you know? That's in you. It's true. It's true.
You want another piece of pizza for yourself?
A little later.
A little later? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How it smells. It's gonna be human. It's gonna be human. Yeah. Just by based on the smell and the appearance, so wait for nothing.
Do we know if this guy has a kid? The guy has a lot.
What house can I have? What number, please?
No, we're looking at this guy here.
Can you see that? So there in this container, there's like some key cones.
Oh my God. And that smell. Oh my God, how could you do this to a baby? Later, maybe. Oh.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you're get a smell with this. Sir? Is it you and your wife that you live here also? Okay.
Are there cameras? There's. There.
The responding officer is securing the area and awaiting the arrival of the sergeant so she can bring him up to speed.
Aw, thank you, Autumn.
So, we have the complainant detained. When I get here,
I know, it's sad.
Like it's in there, and I look in this blue barrel, and there's some decomp in there, it stinks. Like, when he talked to me, I keep checking, like, it's in there. I see nothing in there. So I didn't know what's in that bag.
There's a bag in the barrel.
Like, there was a duffel bag. So he's like, I used that knife that's sitting on top of the box on his car and cut open that bag. And as soon as I saw the baby's arm, I backed away and called you guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, see, I don't see how people can get to this point. I don't get it.
Oh my God.
Really messed up.
This is horrible. Like, it's a baby. Just a beautiful life. I can't get it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
Officers continue to secure the scene, and a chilling comment is made.
I wonder if more kids in that storage and stuff.
We don't know.
More kids?
I never find out.
I can tell you that I can pull the information of his friend from the U-Haul that he drove.
It was the stepmom, so it's not postpartum, yeah.
That's why they came back to look tonight, because he drove all the way here from Reno with only 3 boxes in.
That'd be phenomenal. If you could get the license plate, that would be great.
I'll know everything about that as soon as I can get the guy's name.
We got a name of Tyler, but
No last name?
would that guy have checked in with you when he got here?
No, but if I can get a roundabout.
The energy in that scene is so dark.
Very.
Like, there's a spirit in that area, dude.
I think you're right.
You feel that too?
I feel it and see it.
Yeah, man. Like, satanic.
Very.
This is fucked. This story's gonna be really fucked.
You see the triangle up in the upper right-hand corner of the footage?
Yeah.
What's with that? Jonathan Kleck could be going, what are you telling us there?
And then he'll be like, look, dead sheep.
Yeah, dead sheep. All right.
You know it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
But he is a really nice guy.
And and his stuff, there's something to it. There definitely is. That's why they got rid of him.
Yep.
Where he rented in Reno, Tyler is not a very uncommon name.
Well, how would you end up having that? Oh, because it's U-Haul.
It's U-Haul.
Hey, Joe, how long have you known Tyler?
I first met him when I was in rehab in Lodge in Woodland. I first met him about 18 months ago. He started working there.
18 months?
Monday when he was in that big box, whatever that is in there.
Okay, with the blue thing in it.
Yeah.
Was Monday. Okay. And then later on, he brought the stuff that's in the other unit.
Yeah, because I called him. I don't.
Okay, I don't mean a Satanist per se, as saying a Luciferian, someone who follows Crowleyan magic. Is that a little bit more specific?
I'm not. I refuse to say as a Christian that it's positive to be a Satanist. I don't believe Satanism is positive.
Well,
So
I certainly cannot understand why your archetype would be a person who literally wants to destroy all mankind.
kinda
So
weird. Yeah.
Wiccan is witchcraft, yes. And there's Crowleyan Satanism, and they do magic. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I get how people are drawn into it too, Autumn. I get it.
I guess.
Lucifer is the light bringer, so is Jesus.
Lucifer is false light. False.
Jesus is the light.
Yes.
So Lucifer is the bringer of the light, hence the Aziel, hence the goat.
Well, also Lucifer is no more. Lucifer
that, too.
fell and he became Hasatan. So
Yes.
Lucifer is a dead being.
Yes.
He doesn't exist anymore. If Lucifer still existed, we could look up in the sky and see him like this.
Yes.
As the protector. That's what he was meant to be.
Yes.
Knocking back asteroids and shit. You know? That'd be sick. Could you imagine seeing him up there? Protecting Earth from asteroids and shit? That's
But
like
anyway,
Final
I'm not
Fantasy.
going to debate Lucifer. I want to do this shit.
This is good shit, yeah.
What's wrong with you? Why are you so damn suspicious? Your wife keeps, bring a bug, and I told him, you're trying to get caught. Because I thought it was drugs.
Right.
If you're trying to get me caught up or something, because I just probably got off wrong, don't want to get in a bunch of shit.
Right.
And I threatened him, I go, if there's something that I find in here, or are you going to get me in trouble? He goes, no, I promise you, there's nothing in there.
Okay.
But he was acting weird, though. And then to rent a U-Haul with 3 boxes, that was really weird, too.
No debate purgatory in my chat. No debate purgatory in my chat. It is
Oi.
not allowed. Go to another channel if you want to do a debate with someone. No one gives a fuck.
Oh my god, that sounded perfect.
Everyone here wants to see what the fuck is happening with this crime, but yet you want to come in here.
Oi!
You want to come in here. You want to start a mess around. Well, I'll tell you, Fluffy McRuff. You can eat assholes in hell.
Yeah, go Watermelon.
Yeah, she said it. She was like, yeah.
God, that was hilarious. That was a very good accent.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah. Okay. And then your daughter's the one that convinced you to open up.
Yep.
Okay. What nationality do you think Tyler is? Trying to block that spotlight from your face.
I think
Actually, I'll stand right over
I
here.
think it's black or Puerto Rican, something like that.
Is he darker than you?
Yeah.
Darker than you.
Well, not really darker than me. It's kind of like different shades of dark.
Okay.
I see that person and all I see is Corey Feldman. Am I right?
What the flip?
Look, it looks like Corey Feldman, the thing with the freaking question mark.
Shape.
Yeah.
The shape of his skull.
Am I right about the Corey Feldman?
I'm just admiring the shape of your skull.
Yeah, I think so. He looks like Corey Feldman. Okay, so Corey Feldman did it. Case closed.
Alright. Well, let's go to another video then, I guess.
But he's saying his race is black or Puerto Rican, so he's Black-a-Rican.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardi B did it.
The drawing. Give me a minute. Yeah, the drawing.
Drawn.
It's so fucking. Corey Feldman. Totally Corey Feldman.
Blacker Regan.
That's right. I could sort of mean maybe. Yeah, see? I got them eyes. I'm onto it. It's Corey fucking Feldman. I know it.
He's probably like my height, and he weighs only 150.
So he's slim and short. Okay. Do you know anything about him being married or anything like that?
He's married to that good girl.
He's married to somebody?
Yeah, he's married to that girl. The girl came with him.
Oh, there was a girl with him when he came yesterday?
And kids.
Oh, there was kids with him?
Oh,
okay.
Dane! He brought his wife and kids to the freaking murder site?
What?
What?
Nuts.
Yeah.
And is she same look as him, maybe Puerto Rican? She's definitely black. But you don't have any idea what her name might be? Okay.
How long does your camera store?
Oh, we'll go way back.
Can you look up something for me?
Yeah. That's George Gate.
So is that the Yaris or is that it right there?
That's the Yaris right there.
Okay, but not the guy we're interested. How do I hit pause?
Oh, just right there. Oh, you gotta be on it. Okay.
Make a mental note of the white car, as this will be important shortly.
Phone number to the guy we're looking for. Do you have it?
Yeah.
We need it so they can look up the number and get the name right here. So he's from Reno.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Driver's
24.
license.
Ooh.
So Friday the 11th, they showed up with the van and the hatchback. And then the 14th, the hatchback is with Joe. Okay.
So they ran his phone through the computer system, so what they came up with.
So they came because of the smell of, like, dead bodies or
I
something.
guess.
Ah, man.
Bro.
They thought they were going to get away with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They got some... Yeah, like, you can't get away with shit anymore.
No.
Like, you got to be clean. Don't do shit. Stay within the law, and you're cool.
Don't do bad shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just don't do it.
Like, they got 4K shit, and they can go in and out, zoom in and out and all around everything.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah, it's just dumb to do a crime nowadays.
If you're thinking of doing something because you feel like your situation is going to be better after it's done and it's illegal, just don't do it.
No.
Don't just throw the idea out.
No, you're going to get caught. There's cameras
You're gonna
everywhere.
get caught. Yes.
There's cameras everywhere.
Somebody's going to see something.
Yep.
It's just the way it is.
Yep. All right, Odo.
Yeah, bro.
That's how they got a lead in the Idaho 4 white Elantra on cam. See? It's always the cams. You can't get away with shit anymore.
I wonder if this Odo in our chat is a fan of Odo from Deep Space Nine.
Possibly.
I'm really hoping that's the case.
Me too.
Because Odo kicks ass.
Right?
Yes.
Ah! Yes!
I love it.
Odo did it.
He's one of the best characters in any show ever, right?
No, he was good to be put in the show because he kind of has that, like, grumpiness that Bones had.
Yeah, and his voice is like that, too.
Yeah.
He sounds kind of pissed off a lot of the time.
Yeah, Renee is an amazing actor.
Isn't he in something recently that you wanted to see?
I think, actually, yeah.
Oh, Willow, the new Willow.
Yes, he's in Willow.
Is that what he's in?
He is always accusing others, so I thought Will Odo did it.
He's dead now?
Oh, no.
What?
I was wrong then.
I swore we heard he was in something recently.
Okay.
Oh, that's wrong.
Oh, Jesus bless.
Yeah, that sucks.
I didn't know that. Now I'm depressed.
A baby girl. Yeah, Renee Auberjonas.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was some movie he did recently.
He was a genius.
We were like,
we'll figure it out.
Oh well. It's sad.
Died back in 2019. So it has to be something around that time.
Maybe, yeah. That's it.
So he got his driver's license number.
Sad now.
If you look on the other backside, that's his credit card that he's been using.
Man, what an idiot. He even left his credit card information, his ID information at the place he was storing the body.
Oh, no.
Like, did they ever think that bodies decompose and stink?
Yeah. Let's just put this in storage. Why not? That nobody will ever know. Not gonna smell it, nothing. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell on us.
That's not smart.
Why is the dad, like, sticking up for the fucking mom? Put that bitch in jail.
Yeah.
Probably didn't think it would be as bad as it does. Yeah, maybe.
Decomposing bodies in the worst.
So we'll just go with this name as our possible suspect. Send a message to Reno, give them that horsepower, and see if they can confirm an address for him there, or confirm that is a good address in Reno. Have the supervisor send a message over there. So what is her story as to why they decided to check things out today? Wasn't she the one that was telling
She'd been trying to convince her dad the whole time.
that something was wrong with the boxes?
No, he was not acting right.
And
She has no
she just thinks something's weird about him?
He's acting paranoid. She seems,
Okay.
he seems really nervous, really paranoid. They leave.
All three?
She convinces dad, hey, that dude's weird. I need to go over here and look and see what those boxes are.
Okay.
So she convinces dad to come over here. They come down here together to look inside those boxes.
Okay.
Because she did not get a good vibe from him.
Sacramento's CSI and homicide units have just discovered that a most dreaded class of cases has landed in their laps. Based on the driver's license information provided by a manager of the storage facility, law enforcement has set their sights on a young man by the name of Tyler Anderson. The 23-year-old resides in Reno, Nevada. The Sacramento Police Department contacts their counterparts in Reno, Nevada.
It happens a lot, the husband or wife. I just watched another one in EWU about a stepmom and how the dad helped get rid of his toddler daughter after they kept her in the apartment in a messy bathroom for days.
Jesus.
I can't understand what's wrong with people.
What the hell, dude?
I watched this one literally yesterday. It's so fucking sad. The stepmom is insane. Yeah. Drop the wish list.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Tare.
Nevada, and it is soon established that Tyler is married to 23-year-old Avriana Anderson. Around this same time, back in Sacramento, police discover that Tyler's phone is pinging nearby. He's soon located and taken into custody. The Reno Police Department's Robbery and Homicide Unit dispatches 2 detectives to the apartment of Tyler and Avriana at approximately 1:30 p.m. on May 16, 2018. The day after first responders were dispatched to the horrendous scene at the storage facility. As Avriana grants the detectives entry to her Reno residence, the convoluted horror story slowly begins to unfold. Even at first glance, the apartment is noticeably
We're
unkempt.
slowly adding
A
things
mattress
to
is
it as
spread
we
across
think
the
about
living
them.
room floor, and the kitchen is filthy and littered with spoiled food. Avriana agrees to travel to the main station of the Reno Police Department, where she will be interviewed by the detectives. Tyler, on the other hand, asks for an attorney shortly after a Sacramento detective informs him of his rights. It's not until July 5th, 2019, after more than a year has passed, that Tyler emerges to explain his long-awaited version of events. Shortly after his arrest,
The question is, why didn't you, like, report your child missing?
That's it. That's the same thing with the pig farming woman. Any normal person, when something like this happens and someone is horribly hurt and gonna die maybe, you're calling 911.
Yep.
If you're a normal person.
Yep.
End of story. If you have somebody that's end up hurt and dead and nobody called about it, it's because somebody did something bad.
That's true.
I think that's just like a baseline.
It's common fucking sense, dude.
Yeah. I think so.
Any normal person laugh out loud. That's the thing. They are, and more are like this every day.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Which makes you really go, wow, society's in danger.
Yeah.
Society's in trouble.
Casey Anthony partied for a month before her mom made her call.
Yep.
That's true.
Nuts, isn't it? That's nuts. And then the mother got crazy because she's like, holy shit, they're going to think I did this too.
Do you have a wish list for the Kit Kats? Yeah, we do. I just think everyone bought everything for the Kit Kats.
They probably did. Yeah. You guys are very kind. You want to bless the babies. Gavin's going to have his gravy. He's going to be so excited. He'll go, wow!
We should put a cat tree on there.
We
I'll
have
look.
nowhere to put that right now, Shannon.
True.
We really don't. We don't want to be getting tons of stuff.
How are you, watermelon baby ghost?
Hey, watermelon.
You have a floof.
Why are you floofing, watermelon?
Are you a good floof?
Hey, ghost.
Are you a good floof? Meow. Meow.
Yeah.
There you go, baby ghost.
Yeah. She's a baby. Oh, she's purring. She's a purry girl, Shanny.
No, I don't think there's a way I can pin the link. I need to put the link down somewhere. I'll figure it out.
Well, it's like if you use that Streamlabs shit, like Amaranth does, you could have like your link tree in there, and then
Yeah.
everybody has your links. But that's Streamlabs.
Yeah, you can put it in again.
Okay.
Though he alluded to everything in a recorded prison phone call with his mother.
I hope that the truth comes out.
It's gonna come out. Like I said, it's gonna come out. And it's not gonna be what everybody wants to hear. It's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be true. It is what it is.
Until then, detectives will enter the interrogation room to speak with Avriana in the process of untangling this tragic mystery that transformed a storage unit into a horrific crime scene.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it with her posture. She has the type of posture from a spoiled little brat who got everything she ever wanted in her life. I'm just saying.
Just the posture?
Just by her posture.
All right.
Let's see if I'm right.
All right.
I'm really good at seeing people.
Yeah, you are.
Dean will get underway.
High emotional
Avriana is situated in a room that doesn't
See,
appear to
look
be
at
typical
that.
for an interrogation. It should be decorated as
She's doing that in an interrogation room.
Yeah.
Like, you would think the woman would be up and about.
You would think.
Where's my child?
You would think.
Nah. I sense me spoiled little brat.
Distracting rug.
Wait, I can pin it. There we go.
Oh, cool.
I pinned the message.
Now that's good.
There we go.
minimally as possible, but it appears that Avriana
I just pinned the link to our Amazon wish list. That's awesome.
There you go.
I didn't know you could pin shit. Now I know.
was brought into a soft interrogation room that's usually reserved for victims of a crime or children.
Feel good.
It's possible that Avriana is aware that she's being recorded, or that someone is watching her, so she's trying to garner some sympathy before the interview has even started. In any case, Avriana will soon reveal exactly why it is that she's not feeling well. And let's just say it's not due to some sort of stomach bug.
You alright? Okay. Alright, let's get this started.
The detectives are seated directly in front of Avriana with no barrier, such as a table, between them. This will allow them to fully observe her body language. The detective wastes little time. After a bit of small talk and rapport building,
Like, she's trying to make herself look as small as possible, I've noticed, with her body language.
Yeah.
So they look at her like she's like a little girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Vulnerable. And pity me.
Yeah. We'll add more stuff.
We will.
We'll add more stuff as time goes by.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope she's not pregnant.
Oh.
That would be awful.
He gets down to the reason for this meeting.
Top dog earlier at your apartment is that Sacramento Police Department gave us a heads up that they're investigating what they believe to be a homicide or some sort of suspicious death, okay? So that's our to kind of facilitate this whole thing. Okay.
The detectives then thank Avriana for coming down to speak with them and express their appreciation, which they're trained to do under the Reed technique. This makes the suspect more likely to want to continue being seen as cooperative. Of course, her level of cooperation will be subject to change, as the detectives begin to press her for more information.
The main thing I want to talk about, as I explained earlier, was your recent travel to Sacramento. Okay. So, just in your own words, can you just kind of explain what that's about?
Well, we went down there, honestly, to get something that I'm ashamed to talk about.
Okay. Well, we're not here to pass judgment, okay? It's not our job to do that.
Avriana explains that she and Tyler went to Sacramento and purchased cocaine. She's conveniently failing to disclose the
That's just sad. That's just so sad. Depression. That's depression.
Addiction, too.
And addiction. You did something horrible by an accident, didn't you? I don't know.
Probably.
Hi, Absinthe. How are you, darling? Ah, jeez.
most significant reason for their travels. The detectives are aware of this, but they play along and attempt to make Avriana comfortable by behaving very casually and stating they're not judging her for her admission.
When did you guys go down?
I don't know the exact day, but it was the day before yesterday.
Okay. What did you guys go down in?
When?
What did you guys take down there?
Yeah, but...
I think I went into the dresser.
Just a dresser?
Few days ago. A dresser. I believe it was just a dresser.
Okay.
They continue on the subject of the dresser, and Avriana has
you,
confirmed that their
Absinthe.
children
I'm
went along on
trying
the
to
trip as
feel
well.
better.
Make a note of this, as it will be important later.
Where do you guys end up taking the dressers to?
To his friends. His friend's storage or something like that.
Do you know where that was?
No. I don't know the city. I don't know
What city was it in?
Is she, like, kind of withdrawing a little bit?
Or drowsy.
Like, dang, girl.
She's coming down.
Get
She
your
don't-
head together. You're in front of cops. Why are you, like, not alert?
She don't have her cocaine.
Like, why are you not alert? Be alert, girl. Be alert. Ooh, I'll take one too.
Yeah, dude. Give you a nice big one with lots of meat on it.
They said there's a reason. I bet she's pregnant.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Sorry.
God. She just killed a child and she's already bearing another?
You're gonna have another one. You're gonna have one.
No, 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 no. No, no. She doesn't deserve to have a child. She took a baby for her own selfish reasons. Jason's a happy boy.
So good.
The Sacramento.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know who this friend was that?
No, I don't know
Ariana may be trying to distance herself from Tyler, possibly because she's planning to blame him for everything. Her potential defense being that she didn't know anything about what he did.
Yesterday, what did you do yesterday? Coke. TBH.
Ready to start eating healthier? Meet Kachava. Kachava is the world's healthiest
Ariana.
Man, she did the same stuff that Foodie Beauty was doing. Like, why would you take that stuff? Look how it makes you all freaking weird and shit. I don't think so. Did he say what did you do yesterday, like as an activity, and she started rolling off drugs? Yeah. I wouldn't know how it is, like, but I see people on it and I'm like, fuck that shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Coctopus. I don't want to know.
May be trying to appear like she is being truthful and cooperative by revealing her illegal drug habits. However, her laughter before responding could be an indication that she's intentionally trying to show her indifference. She's confident that revealing her drug use won't get her in any trouble, despite revealing this information to the two detectives sitting in front of her.
Can you describe the guy who's this friend of Tyler's?
Mexicans.
Okay.
Dude, that girl high now on something.
Mm-hmm.
She high on something.
I think so.
She don't seem right in her mind.
She's floating.
She doing something. It's fucking weird. Is there anything on the wish live forever or not? I don't know.
I haven't added nothing. I haven't looked at anything.
I don't know. He adds everything to the list. I don't do nothing with it.
That's it. You got 2 nice big slices left.
Okay.
Big ones.
I don't know what he added, to tell you the truth, in a lot of ways.
Not much so far.
Yeah.
Just,
Just give us time.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay. And how'd that go? You're meeting him. Seem like a good guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you guys, is it his storage unit that you guys are putting in, or is it somebody else's, or?
Yeah, I think it was his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ariana then confirms that the reason for storing items in Sacramento is because Tyler's plan is to return there, where his family resides after their impending separation.
Which kids went down with you?
It was me and my boys.
Okay. Nice. Is it Tyson or
Yes.
Okay. Where was Ariana?
I don't know.
Callie is mentioned here for the first time. While Ariana claims not to know where the little girl is, the disturbing truth about what exactly happened will be brought to light before this very interrogation comes to an end.
Precious. How could you hurt that little girl? Look at the little ribbons in her hair.
Adorable baby.
Oh, what a baby. I would have took her.
You gotta be evil.
She could be my friend. We could sit and talk for hours, me and that little girl. And you took that away, that experience. You could have given her up to adoption or something. That's just done evil shit. Straightforward. That's done evil shit. Look at that beautiful face. Oh, I want to hug that baby. But you know what? I know that Jesus is hugging that baby right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to grow up a hell of a lot better in heaven than she would ever on earth.
Mm-hmm.
So don't you worry about that little baby girl. She's in Jesus' arms.
Yeah.
And she being spoiled. What a bitch you are. Doing that to that beautiful little baby.
So do you know guys all those numbers?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Fucking cokehead.
Do you know her name?
Yeah, I do. You want me to say it out
I
loud?
mean, like, no.
Why are you laughing?
How long has Tyler had custody?
We've had custody of her since, she's about 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's about to be 6.
Oh, so she's
About to be 6.
years since you were a baby.
Yeah. She's all around TBH.
Okay. She's all around. Why do you say she's all around?
TBA.
Because that's the kind of person she is.
Alright.
She's all around.
Drama.
Yeah, always drama.
Avriana definitely makes no attempt to hide her disdain for Leilani, Callie's biological mother. Tyler is more forthcoming with regard.
Oh, watermelon taco. Ooh. And I agree, that is a good time to use that word. Is when a woman is so despicable that she goes against her own human nature.
No.
That's the only time you should be using the C word like that.
You want one of these?
Not right now, baby.
No, I do.
You want the strawberry sprinkle?
No.
Oh. I see your eyes going toward it.
Well, I always go for the glazed chocolate cake.
Oh.
I know, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I'll take the Homer donut.
Okay, you'll take the Homer
The
donut.
Homer Simpson donut.
Okay.
Oh. Alright. Good shit.
Starved and abused her stepchild. That's disgusting. Like, you starve for your babies if they're hungry.
Yeah.
That's what I always did.
What do you do?
Regards to Leilani and how their daughter Callie came to be. It's July 5th, 2019, more than 13 months after his arrest and Avriana's account.
I was with Leilani in Sacramento, staying with Brett when she got pregnant.
Just a couple months later, Avriana came along and Leilani had already left the picture.
I met Avriana in February of 2012. Started hanging out with her, right, spent my time with her.
Hi, watermelon baby
Found out
goes.
that it was born in September. Told Avriana about it, she got upset, right, we got into this big fight. So, I started using cocaine, and then...
At this point, Tyler violated his probation that had resulted from past substance abuse.
Down to treatment programs and foundations. So, staying with her mom. I wasn't there for her when she was born.
Man, they got a nice 4K camera, but their fucking mic is shitty as fuck.
Not very good.
Nah.
I'm hearing them though.
Yeah, I am. But I'm just saying.
Could be better, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna see JCS too.
It's good shit.
But they need a better mic for this.
Yeah.
Tyler says that his mother brought baby Callie to meet him for the first time. Despite this normally being a joyous occasion, Avriana was not happy about this, to say the least.
You know, she wants us to spend time together. She and my mom were never, they never saw eye to eye. They were never, they never had a good relationship. So she was upset, and, you know, she was talking about me. So if you don't come back.
This type of threat is a form of manipulation and is an obvious red flag for an unhealthy relationship. Tyler tells the detective about another occasion where he spent time with Callie when he was granted a furlough for Christmas of 2012. This time, Avriana was livid. Yet upon his release in March of 2013, he moved into her apartment. Shortly thereafter, while...
Like, ladies,
Pincushion face, dude.
ladies,
Ah.
please stop doing this to your face. I know it makes you feel like you're edgy or something, but you look ridiculous. So, like a piercing here and there, that's one thing. But to pierce everything, please stop doing this to your face.
Yeah.
Like,
especially septum piercings. Holy shit! Let the guys have that. God, that
like,
not.
like, please stop doing this.
Yeah, I agree.
It
does not look good.
No.
It doesn't look good at all.
Little pops of beauty, not overdoing it.
Yeah.
That Shanny Fashion Sense 101. Thank you. Back to the program.
Yeah, man.
While Tyler was visiting Callie and his mother, Avriana attempted to take her life and landed herself in the hospital, according to Tyler. Avriana's jealousy toward Callie was a huge red flag that should have warned Tyler away early in the relationship. Yet he stayed with her. In the fall of 2013, while Tyler was in the...
Heck yeah, I have my nose piercing. It's a little pop of beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Not overdoing it. We don't want to look like Pinhead, ladies. We don't want to look like Pinhead.
No.
No.
I agree.
No. No. Too many piercings can be troublesome while kissing. You know what I mean?
More than that.
Yeah. What is your perspective as a man?
When you I'm gonna say that women that have too many piercings in their face look like a pincushion, and it's sad because they're probably attractive otherwise.
You want to split your tongue someday? Cool. That's cool. It's a pop. You see what I mean? Too much of anything is always a bad thing. And I'm saying that as a cigarette smoker. In Watermelon, she did a warrior cry.
She's out of flame.
Hey, dude, if you want to do that to yourself, that's fine. Too much weed is never bad. True, and most likely you don't have that as much money as you think you have, and you'll never go overboard on it. Yeah, I'm not saying people can't do what they want.
You can do whatever the fuck they want. It just looks bad.
But with Shanny's fashion advice, that's what you get, man.
You can do what you want. It just looks...
Shanny's fashion advice 101. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. I don't care. It's your body. Do what you want.
Industrial period.
In the process of seeking full custody of Callie, she went to live with her father and Avriana.
Look at those little
At that
balls.
time, she was just 13 months old, and they agree things were good in the beginning. In hindsight, however, this short span represented the calm before the storm that was quickly approaching.
So I go to work and I meet with Avriana. I would come home and it would be playing, it would be, she would teach her how to read, she'd teach her how to walk, she'd show her how to cook, vacuum.
Her hair looks like my first best friend, Tamira. How could you do that to the baby? Yeah, man. Think of you get a job and they don't allow piercings like that, and you got all this piercing scarring. Love her little puff buns. I know, it's so cute.
Oh, baby. How could you hurt that? I just don't get that. I don't understand you. How you can hurt that.
You can't do that. Amen, Scorpion. You gotta do what you gotta do. Can Rev have another slice of pizza? He looks hungry.
I'm stuffed. I had 4 pieces.
He's had more pizza than me.
I had 4 pieces. I had half the pie, and I'm leaving you the other 2 that are there.
And I had 1.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, no, 2.5.
Yeah, I ate 4 pieces, man.
No, 1.5.
The last one was a baby.
Yeah.
Right, there's a little baggage between Abraham showing a lot of love. You know, they had a good relationship, you know, and again.
You don't have to protect that woman, dude.
She was just a baby, and I just remember looking at her and I'm like, oh my god, she's so cute.
Kind of monkey, yeah.
And I remember when the first night we got her, I cried. I was holding her and I cried. Because I was just like, she was just a baby, you know, and I just...
Nice acting skills.
Love baby. But she just looked like her dad, you know, and I looked at her and felt like I'm gonna love you. You know, I'm gonna take care of you.
Avriana presented an idea to Tyler sometime in early 2014.
You know, I think that we should get married so that we can solidify your chances of getting full custody.
Naturally, she disguised the real motive behind her proposition.
You love polishing off a whole pizza?
I can't do that no more. Not alone.
Nah.
I can't do it.
Yes, the one girl says she's never been happier, but she says she started doing it right after and it's... Oh. Huh.
According to Tyler, he believed that Avriana felt as if she was a mother to Callie
I think
and
we
wanted
shouldn't
to
have
ensure
gotten
she
married.
remained in their
Wow.
lives. It would turn out that this could not be further from the truth. In addition to wanting to get married, Avriana also wanted to have a child with Tyler. His mother had warned Avriana not to go playing house with her son. However, it seemed this was precisely her plan. A baby would further bind them together in the already volatile situation.
How many piercings you got, Absinthe? What piercings you got, girl? Oh. Ooh.
I wish I could be.
17. Wow.
Shit.
What was the most painful piercing?
Everything except down there.
Oh, I was pierced down there once. I want to do it again. Both boobies. Ah. The boobs are the most painful, bro. I ain't doing it.
They're all gone.
Yeah. They're all out now. Yeah. Yeah, I screamed out loud. Oh my lord.
For the boobies.
I chicken out at nipple piercings. Yeah, me too. Like, fuck that. My titties are my titties. I love them. I wouldn't do that.
Situation would continue its trajectory toward inevitable disaster. Despite any trepidation Tyler may have felt, he went along with Avriana's plans.
The medication that she was taking, her bipolar depression medication, was probably the reason why she wasn't able to get pregnant. So she stopped taking that before we got married in 2014. So in January, she got pregnant with...
It's unknown if Avriana gradually stopped the medication she was allegedly taking under a doctor's orders. It's important to note that it can be dangerous to suddenly stop taking medications prescribed to treat mental health disorders, and it can cause a sharp increase in symptoms. The first son shared by Avriana and Tyler was born on Halloween of 2014. It was no coincidence that soon after...
Well, you know, if she stopped taking her meds and she fucked and freaked out and did something, ugh, that's a hard one, man.
Yeah.
Tyler would arrive home from work to find Callie exhibiting noticeable injuries.
I asked Abraham how she got it. She says, oh, she bumped her head because she was playing, you know, or she was chasing her brother and she fell, you know, or she's just clumsy like her dad, you know.
Things would drastically worsen over time. Though Avriana's story was a bit different, the ugly truth was beginning to show itself.
I was raised on discipline, so if you talk bad to us, talk in your mouth until you don't talk back.
Discipline, however, should never leave a bruise on a child. Research shows that physical punishment, such as spanking or hitting, has been linked to the child displaying increased negative behaviors. including aggression.
I would have to agree with that, actually, because of how I raise the boys. I don't raise my hands to them. I don't. We talk things out.
Right.
And they're not very aggressive at all, which is good. Like, there's no need to do that to your children. They can understand if you speak to them. Yeah.
If she would do something that she wasn't supposed to do, I'd be like, okay, you're gonna stand in the corner. You're 5. You'll stand in the corner for 5 minutes. Type stuff, you know, like how I was raised. That's what, you know, that's how I was raised. So I only go off how I was raised.
Avriana is clearly agitated. Her demeanor is confrontational and defensive. She's showing clear signs of discomfort. She's rubbing her up.
Dude, do you realize you're so messed up and you're a drug addict probably because your mama was all freaking crazy on you? Like, you don't have to freaking be so harsh on a child. They can reason, dude. It is. She's trying to justify her actions on him. That's why I think she's talking about how she's raised.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true.
She is itching her arm. She did more than cocaine, dude.
Probably.
I bet she did heroin, too.
Maybe.
That's why she's so...
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. This is on Explore With Us.
Arms, which is a self-soothing movement used by individuals who are beginning to experience increased anxiety.
No.
Tyler places blame for the abuse on Avriana as the primary caregiver. However, as her parent, he is legally and morally obligated to protect his child and remove her from an abusive environment.
That's true.
Tyler wasn't the only one who took note of Callie's injuries. His Aunt Maylene eventually contacted CPS. She claimed to have observed firsthand the physical abuse and neglect imposed on the little girl who was only 3 years old at the time. This particular chain of events started in April of 2015, when Tyler returned home from a day of attending college classes to find something quite unnerving.
It was ran rapid and olive oil and Vaseline on it.
It was a terrible sight. Callie's tiny hand had been badly burned. When Tyler allegedly inquired as to how the injury had occurred, Avriana claimed that the water was too hot that morning when she had washed Callie's hands. The explanation was completely implausible. It wasn't an honest mistake, but rather an intentional, cruel act.
You'd burn a child's hand.
That's just fucking wrong, man. Horrible.
Like, these people don't know how jail is to people who hurt kids. You want to tell the audience what happened to you after you kicked Zachary in the head? What happened to you? Because you deserve that shit.
Why, it's what happened was, you know, I went in to separated from the other situation, from general population, because I had suicidal ideation. So after I was out of there, they put me in the step down unit. And after I was out of there, they're like, okay, now you're going to Gen Pop, and because I was never there. So when I got to Gen Pop, everybody's like, well, what's your charge, what's your charge? And then they got my papers out and read my papers, and they found out what it was, you know, that I had been physical with an autistic kid. And luckily, the guy in the bunk next to me was a Christian, and he had a bunch of Christian buddies around him. And he's like, brother, I just tell you right now, with the charge that you got, and I want to look out for you, okay? you should tell them you want protective custody because I couldn't protect you even. I've been here forever. Everybody knows me, but no, like I couldn't protect you. So I said, I suggest you have your breakfast in the morning and you go and talk to the guy, what do they call him? The warden. You really need to talk to the warden to get the hell out of here because like basically I got in there and it was like, I'm going to kill you tonight. Like there was like 3 or 4 different guys that said to me in a matter of 5 minutes of being in general population, we're going to kill you tonight. So don't hurt kids ever, okay? Never ever do it because when you get in there, there's like a target on your head.
You said they were pounding on your doors and stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was bad, man. They got riled up when they found out what the charge was. All of them. Like the entire cell block.
It's a good lesson to learn.
Yeah.
Not to put your hands on children.
Yeah.
And I kept telling him, don't get physical with the boys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.